Why, hello there. Today we have a very interesting topic, and that is strip clubs. Strip clubs are known for many things, such as the ideal place to have your bachelor party. You think Hollywood, glamour, sex, money, drugs, alcohol, more money. We have popular movies like Showgirls, Magic Mike, Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise, all selling this image of fame and fortune, all for being sexually attractive. But here's the problem with all this. That version of strip clubs could not be further from reality. In fact, it's really just nasty, really perverted, and just overall a bad place. Like, why would you even think of going to a strip club? Bear with me here, I've been up since 2 a.m., so this video is going to be a rant. All you really have to do is just look at the outside of these clubs to know it's not the place that you want to be. Trust me, if happiness was a location, it would not be next to a liquor store or ATM machine that doesn't even work. This is how strip clubs really work. Most of these girls just start dancing because they're sold this idea that if they start dancing, they're gonna have fame, they're gonna have fortune, they're gonna make money. And this is portrayed all over the media. I mean, we have celebrities like Cardi B talking about their experience with success when it comes to strip clubs.
It made me money, it paid my bills, it got me my own apartment, it got me my boob job.
And it's true, most strippers do end up making a large amount of money, but money doesn't always mean success. As a stripper, you're kind of in this industry where you're very caught between the line of dancing and commercial sex. It's all kind of this blur. And on the lines of an issue that's much worse, about 70% of victims from human trafficking end up working in the sex industry. This includes strip clubs, pornography, etc. Clubs are built with dim lights, intoxication, loud music, and very blurry boundaries. Dancers at these clubs are getting groped, they're getting touched when they might not want to get touched. They might get cornered, and a lot of the times they're even followed to their cars. You have a lot of really creepy men that are very interested in you, they're paying to see you, they're gonna expect a lot from you, and sometimes that's hard to keep up with, especially when it's not what you signed up for. The worst part of this whole thing is that it's being treated like it's their job. So if a place is treating sexual assault as normal, then just controlling and exploiting women in a sexual way, that's going to be the normal. And when a system like this decides its workers don't have rights, any trafficker can just easily step in and claim her. There is room for so much damage, and it's honestly really sad. And yeah, you might think in most cases like, oh, they chose this job, they wanted this career, which yes, a lot of these girls, they did choose this, but we also have to look at why they chose this. Many are broke. They see this image of money and they want money, they need money, so they sign up, they audition, and they get their money. Society in Hollywood glam is just selling this image of you can get whatever you want if you do this. You can buy your dream car, you can afford your rent, but really that's not what is going to happen out of being a stripper. It is anything but financial freedom and wealth. Just because the media is saying this is what's gonna happen, it doesn't mean it is gonna happen for you. Sometimes your perception just isn't always reality. Most dancers at these clubs are not getting hired. In fact, they are paying for their positions at these clubs. They have to rent the stage. So the club charges them as what's called a house fee just to walk in and perform. So like depending on the club, depending on how busy the club is that night, this can be anywhere from $50 to $300. So before she even starts working, she's already financially negative. She already has something that she needs to make up for because that is how the clubs make money. They're charging their dancers. Let alone these dancers can also get fined apparently. Things like showing up late, wearing the wrong heels, not getting enough private room sessions can all lead to fines for the dancers, which really makes no sense because they're already doing a really vulnerable, hardworking job and you're fining them. Like, make it make sense. So yes, the club literally profits from politicizing your mood, your body, and your behavior. It actually gets worse than that. Strip clubs don't just take your money and they don't just take your body, they also take your mind. To work as a stripper, you have to learn to disconnect your mind from your body, and you're just performing all this confidence day by day by day until there's really nothing left and inside you're just numb. And then there's your sexuality, which is no longer belonging to you. Instead, it's now a product that's just being handed out to all these people with so many expectations for you that are going to be really hard to meet and may not be comfortable to me. So yeah, at the end of the day, you ideally come home with money, but you also might come home, and that's kind of the one place where you can freely be yourself because you're constantly just putting on this show. This is why we see a lot of drugs when it comes to the sex industry and sex workers, because it's numbing. It's a sense of relief. It helps you push through. It helps you be more confident, and a lot of people just see it as their only option. So yeah, movies and media, they make strip clubs look fun, sexy, empowering, all with no consequences. But here in real life, it is no Magic Mike, that is for sure. It can be debt, it can be drugs, and a lot of it's just hurting people. There's so much drama in these clubs. I could just go on and on about how damaging it is, not only for the girls working there, but also for the people going there. Just the way that has to affect your mind. I don't really want to speak on it fully because I'm not a guy, I don't know how your minds work, but like, doesn't that affect the way you're gonna see a woman? And I'm sure like that would have to affect your future relationships too, no doubt about it. So yeah, that is really all I have to say on this topic. Like I said before, I could rant on this all day, but I'm gonna keep it short for you. It really is an issue, and it really is something that we need to focus on. We need to shed a lot of light on this, which I think we've been doing a better job as a society. We've definitely been glamorizing this less. But please, be wise, don't go to strip clubs, and I will see you in the next video.